Hey,
what's up?
I'm Ben.
And I'm Connor.
And this is the FBD first half of 2015 Roundup. So we wanted to do this video as a way of bringing everyone up to scratch with what we've been up to for the past 6 months of the year. We've always wanted to do loads of video content, so we figured this is a good place to start rolling it out.
So here we go. January started really well with Boston Manor hitting the road with Moose Bloods and Choir Vandals. Shout out to them.
Good lads.
Which was great because Moose Blood are obviously, you know, a great up and coming band. Yeah, they were playing a lot of shows that
I don't think they'd played shows anywhere near that size before. And so many of the dates were sold out, which is awesome. Right. We went down to a couple, Kingston date, which was sweet, the first one.
London date as well, which kicked off really well.
Yeah, man, that was huge. Shout out to the Choir Vandals guys for wearing suits for the London show. That was sick.
Tiptoe.
It was independent venue week, and our local venue, the Boiler Room, who've always been nothing but good to our label. Beautiful, beautiful people there. They were kind enough to ask us to come along and have a stall and help run and organise an independent venue showcase in town. So we teamed up with Lockjaw Records and Rose Colour Records, two awesome local labels to us, and just put on a night of really diverse music. Every single band sounded so different.
It brought a lot of different people together and it showcased pretty much what's going on in Guildford.
Nice. The first FBD release ever, Swim Good, FBD 001, turned 1 year old in February. Thanks to everyone that's picked it up.
Yeah.
Hope you like it. You like it.
And gone to a show and picked up some merch and genuinely shown some interest in this hilarious band.
Still so proud of this being a first release. Swim Good's doing all sorts of stuff behind the scenes at the moment, making some new music. We heard a song they recorded recently and it's good.
Like, so stay tuned for more information throughout the year, hopefully.
Keep your eyes on Swim Good,
your eyes
for sure.
Open. In March, a bunch of our bands went on tour. We had Swim Good going on tour with Max Raptor and Yearbook, which was great. A lot of complimentary bands on that tour.
Well fun. We went to the Brighton date at the very beginning with some friends, and it was one of our buddies' birthdays at midnight. So he stage dived from
he went off the van.
It was so righteous. Shout out to you, Charlie Simmons. That was cool.
Tiptoe went on tour with Noah Mathis. Shout out to those guys because they're bloody brilliant. They played a great London show at Surya, which was sort of almost sold out. There was like maybe 3/4 cap there, which was
cool.
Which was really good.
I had to miss that show because I was in the States at that point. Yeah, I disappeared off to the States for a few weeks. It was really cool. I had such a cool time. Went to Seattle, saw the Fox and Law guys. Much love to them. Looking forward to having them back soon.
They also put out a live record that month, which was really good from their Capitol Hill block party show.
It's a good live record.
You should stream it.
I think they're a band that lend themselves to doing a live record. They shred. They shred.
Definitely.
Cool.
And we also some swaggy t-shirts.
Yeah, first ever FBD t-shirts. Thank you so much to anyone that's bought one of these. That's so cool that people were like wearing our label on their chests. So thank you. If you've not, check it out, there's on the merch store. I'm going to put a link here. Who knows where my hands will be on the screen. Yeah, pick one up if you've not, it'll be sweet.
Please. April kicked off pretty much exactly how March closed, and a lot of our bands were back on the road again. Tiptoe went on a little weekender with Salisbury Boys Foe. Boston Manor played the final Me vs Hero shows, RIP.
RIP versus Hero.
Tiptoe were recording their follow-up record.
You're goddamn right. Tiptoe's been making new stuff and it sounds so good. We put out a Tiptoe's single last year, So Real, with like a B-side, Tripoli. We put that on a small run of cassettes as a split with Patro Natives, and that was awesome. They sold out. That's the first release we ever had that sold out, so that was sweet. Tiptoe's been quiet, like writing throughout the year, and we went to one of their practice sessions at the end of April.
Yeah, which was bloody good.
They played us through the whole record live. Yeah. Oh my god. Like, they've completely upped their game. Their early stuff was just Ian being like, I'm sick at guitar, and he is. And now, like, they've just they use that in such a more clever, creative way.
On this release, they've found their sound. I'm stoked today. It's gonna be bloody excellent. So again, stay tuned for that. That's gonna be coming out later on this year.
Yeah, dude. We've always been a label that's wanted to put out loads of really cool video content, show everyone what's going on behind the scenes, and get to know the people in the bands that are playing, because that's half the reason we work with them. We did our first A Chinwags with video with a Tiptoe. They're such a lot to hang out with, and like they are just such a bunch of personalities. So it was something we felt needed to get shown off.
Yeah. Again, you can click a roundabout here. Out of a Tiptoe, who's the most punk?
I want to say Simon.
Simon Treasure.
Yeah.
Simon Treasure.
Why is Simon Treasure the most punk guy?
He's the biggest Ryan Gosling fan, who is undoubtedly the biggest punk in Hollywood. I'd say that's fair.
May was rad. Something happened that we never thought would happen. We sold out of the first press of Boston Manor 7-inch, the Driftwood 7-inch, which is literally something we never anticipated to happen. I mean, you stay optimistic.
Yeah, you always stay optimistic when you order these things.
I remember when we first started linking up with that band, Henry and I were having conversations about imagine if we could do that. If you bought one, thank you so much. Whether it's to support us or to support the band, it's so cool that that has happened. Thank you. They had this tour announced for May with As It Is, which again is huge. Those guys are blowing up right now. We knew that we were going to need some more stock for it, so we hooked ourselves up. Second press of the record. Nice.
If anyone's picked up this, then thank you so much. And if anyone's got both, then
you rule.
you're a player. Pick that up right about here if you click on it.
Yeah, dude.
Then we had some sad news.
We had some really sad news.
Unfortunately, one of the OG bands from Guildford decided to call it a day. Talking about the Boys and Trails.
They've always been a band that not only are the members some of the greatest guys and just so devoted to Guildford's music scene. That band has always been one that, to me, like completely raised the bar above. They were one of the first bands I saw in town. I was like, they could
and they put Guildford on the map.
Get out of it.
So they played a final show at the Boiler Room.
Yeah, we organised it ourselves because we knew this was a band we wanted to help out, and it was a really fun night. It was really cool.
People came from Belgium.
Yeah, people came all the way from
Germany
Belgium
and France.
So I mean, it's a band that meant a lot to a lot of people.
Absolutely.
It's a band, that meant a lot to a lot of people.
So limited stock left of their debut album.
That's right,
That's their debut album. Here
Trails is full length. We've got 12-inch copies. They're super cool. It's got this really neat, really unique, like waterproof casing on it,
which is waxy.
It's super cool. I don't have any other records like this. I've not actually seen one before. We destroyed some copies from them. They shred.
Ooh, waxy.
They shred.
Definitely. R.I.P.
Oh, man.
But you know, with every passing band, there's always bands coming back into town. We announced in May that the boys from the Foggy City, from the Emerald City, are coming back.
We're bringing our Fox and the Law boys back.
I went on tour with them and tour managed them
in September
when they originally came for the first time. It kind of felt like it come full circle because I was obviously booking a lot of those shows.
It was the biggest thing. Still, I'd say now one of the biggest, most ambitious thing our label's done. If you've not seen, I gave Connor this rad little blue camera I have to just go and capture some shenanigans of the tour. It got used and abused by everyone, and it's some really genuinely funny moments for calling it.
Yeah, there's not much narrative to the video. If you want a snapshot of what being on tour with a bunch of drunken idiots is like, then again, click around about this sort of area.
And if you can make it out to one of the dates in July, absolutely do. It's through July and August, right?
Yes.
That's right. So end of July and all through August, we're going to have a hometown show, and there's going to be a really cool London show that we're so pumped for. Check them out. They're a band that is most enjoyed live, I'd say. Easily.
Definitely.
Cool. And that brings us to June.
In June, we announced the signing of Homebound.
Yeah, new kids on the block.
Boys. They're cute.
We felt like we'd been very quiet for the first half of the year, so it was really exciting to be announcing a new signing with a new release coming out. Honestly, I'd say their EP, although it's undeniably a pop punk release, it's got so much more to it than that. They got a music video that came out, which Henry from Boston Manor shot, which is nice.
Shout out.
All tied together. He did a really great job. Video's great, worthwhile. The tune is a complete banger, huge chorus. Check it out. FBD 005, our 5th release, is going to be the Homebound Permanence EP. The copies arrived the other day, they're great. If you pre-ordered one so far,
thank you very much.
Advanced copies are going to be available on the band's tour. They start at the very beginning of July with the lovely 6-time champion. Copies of this are going to be available there before it's even out. Don't worry, pre-orderers, you're going to get yours keener than the rest as well.
Officially July 17th worldwide, so you can still pre-order it now. Sick.
And that brings us up to now. It's been a cool year.
It's been good.
It's been cool, man.
It's been good.
We've definitely been doing a lot more behind the scenes stuff, I feel, at the label.
Lots of building for the future.
It's all for good reason. We've got a couple releases up our sleeve. Keep your eyes open for the newer Tiptoe record. It's gonna rule. Homebound is coming out July 17th worldwide, and who knows, maybe there'll be a 4th Failure by Design Records compilation.
I don't know.
If you've stuck with us, the label, if you've stuck with us this far through the video, then yeah, thank you very much.
If you stuck with us for these 18 months and picked something up and gone to a show, then you're the best.
We've got lots of exciting plans. We want to do more video stuff like this. Let us know what you think in a comment or something.
Down below.
Yeah, let us know what you think in the comments below. I feel like such a jerk doing this.